Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you a shortcut on making fudge. In particular, I'm going to make a white chocolate fudge. You'll see Mom's making a traditional fudge. I'm taking a shortcut. Somebody sent me a recipe using sugar cookie mix. I've never used sugar cookie mix in fudge or at all, but today we're going to try that. So it's real easy. You're going to use 1 1/4 cups of sugar cookie mix, 2 bags of white chocolate chips, a can of sweetened condensed milk, not evaporated. There is a difference. This is nice and sweet. So sweetened condensed milk, this is a 14-ounce can, and then we got some sprinkles to make it all nice and decorative. So first I'm going to put all my chips in a bowl, and we're going to microwave these. You could do it on a double boiler, but it's just as easy to use the microwave. Now you're going to want to check these about every 30 seconds because you don't want them to burn. This is nothing but sugar, and sugar will burn quickly in the microwave. So let me get these started. I'm just going to put it on about 30 seconds. That way I don't forget. And this is really new to me. I've never done this. But she even says she uses the Betty Crocker sugar cookie mix. So we're going to see how this turns out. This may be the quick and easy way to make your fudge this year. Now, once you get it in the pan, everything mixed, everything done, you're going to refrigerate it for 2 hours so it sets. That's what she sent me on her email. So it's not going to be instantly cuttable. Most traditional fudges aren't. So, all right, let me get the wooden spoon out here. And we're going to stir that white chocolate around a little bit. Yeah, it hasn't even started to melt. And I'm just using these small rainbow nonpareils. And I know once I open this, they're going to be all over my kitchen. I ran out of the sprinkler jar. But fudge was always a big thing at our house, fudge and caramels at Christmas. Mom and Grandma Jean used to make the best fudge. I'm not sure now if that was my great-grandmother Blanche's recipe, because the caramel is. That's the only recipe we use in our family for caramels is Grandma Blanche's. And Mom's done a couple videos on that. I think she's done one just recently that I'll link down below. It's wonderful caramel. It's what I grew up on. And all of our family, my great-grandmother, Blanche, who was my dad's mother, she made caramels for all the family. And I think there were 4 boys. Let me grab my white chocolate chips. I believe there were 4 boys and 1 girl, my grandfather, my great uncles, and then 1 great aunt, and then all of their kids. And she would literally make enough fudge for each one of them to have their own little dish of fudge. I don't know where she got her energy. I don't know where she got her time because that stuff takes a while to cook. You put this back in, melting. But she would individually wrap each one in wax paper. She would slice it, cut it, wrap it. My mom, when she just made hers the other day, see, I already got these sprinkles everywhere. Mom said she didn't know how Grandma did. She said she was sitting there wrapping and wrapping and wrapping, making her fingers hurt. But Grandma Blanche, she sure had a Christmas tradition, and that's one of the things I love about Christmas is just all of the traditions, all the memories in the kitchen with Grandma and great-grandma and my Aunt Carol and Mom. There were so many memories that it makes Christmas special. That's why I don't like to put my Christmas tree up in the middle of July, or July. Well, Christmas in July, but I meant in the middle of November. I don't want Christmas songs all throughout October and November. I like to wait till December 1st, or maybe the day after Thanksgiving. I want its special time. I don't want to spread out. I mean, give the turkey its chance before Santa Claus gets in here. Let me grab the chocolate chip, or the white chips, not chocolate, white chocolate chips. There we go. Now it's starting to come together. Actually, this looks like it might be just enough. Yeah, let me close up the microwave. Okay, so now to this, we're going to add our sweetened condensed milk, which I could eat right out of the can, and then get a big old syringe full of insulin because I need it. Gonna add that in. But that's what Christmas is, all the goodies. My mom always said there are no calories at Christmas. She takes them all out. My pants always disagree because they never fit the same. In fact, starting at Thanksgiving, it just started changing. Okay, I think I got it all out of there. Get it all off the spatula. Y'all thought I was gonna lick that, didn't you? I wanted to. Okay, so now I'm just gonna mix this together. And her email says after we put that together to put in a cup and 1/4. That's not big enough to stick my measuring spoon in there. So this is a 1/2 cup. We're gonna put 2 of these. This is easy to measure. Next time we will put it in a bowl. Okay, there's a 1/2 cup. I guess I can't get it in there. There's another 1/2 cup. And then a 1/4 cup. There we go. And it looks like there's just about enough in there to do another batch. So maybe you can double the batch off this. I'm gonna have to check that out and see if it did. Okay, so let's just bring this together. Get that nice and mixed in there. It is thickening up, of course. And you know what? I am going to put sprinkles in now. Actually, let me get a tablespoon. She says to put in 2 tablespoons of sprinkles. So I'm just going to put in 2 tablespoons. And then once we put it in the pan, she says to sprinkle it with the sprinkles, sprinkle the sprinkles again, and push them down in there to make sure they stay. This might have worked better if I used the mixer over there in my KitchenAid, but I have this out. Okay, so now let me get this over here. I've already lined it with parchment paper just to make it easier to come out. Oops. As it moves the parchment paper around on you. It seems to be setting really quick. I'm gonna work fast. All right. This is gonna fight me, so we're going to use our hands. My fingers are clean, I just washed my hands. And I'm just gonna push this down in this because it's just pushing around on that parchment paper. All right. Getting it everywhere. Let me wash my hands up. Wash, get this out in the sink. And then she said just sprinkle it again. You know what I've got, I think it's going to be a whole lot easier. Yes, not too many left in here, but this might be a whole lot easier. I'm just going to sprinkle that down. There we go. And I'm going to get another piece of parchment paper because my fingers are a little bit wet and I don't want all that sprinkles to be sticking to my fingers and not coming up. So I'm just going to use parchment paper and flatten this out. Might have should have done that when I started, huh? But I like using my fingers. So there is our, what you call white chocolate Christmas fudge. And I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. And we'll be back and I'll show you how well it cuts. It's only going to be a few seconds for you, but I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we are back. I'm taking the fudge out. It's been about 1 hour and 45 minutes. And I'm gonna show you how easily that lifts right out of there. Wow. Looks like typical fudge that would make it Christmas. Nice and clean. Let's see. I think I'm gonna use better use this one. We're just gonna cut this up a little bit. And I always cut my fudge in small pieces because it's rich and you're not going to be able to eat. Well, you shouldn't eat that much at a time. Cut a piece there. Wow. There we go. Nice and firm. Give me a taste. Wow. I'm very surprised. Thank you, Carol, for sending me this recipe. I was thinking it tastes grainy or floury, but it doesn't. It tastes really good, really sweet. So, we finished chewing. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this all up and put it in a container. She says it stores well for about a week on the counter or 2 weeks in the refrigerator. I doubt it will last that long. I will put her recipe down below in the description, also on gregskitchen.com. And for those of you who are watching it on TV, right here's a QR code that will take you directly to the recipe so you can print it out yourself. Just point your camera here at the screen like you're going to take a picture, and it'll pop up and say, do you want to open Greg's Kitchen? Click open, and it'll take you right there, and you can print it out from your phone, your iPad, your tablet, whatever you like. I appreciate you guys joining me in my kitchen during these Christmas holidays, New Year's Eve, Christmas, Thanksgiving, everything we've been doing. I couldn't do this without you guys. I appreciate you very much. I feel so blessed that you're watching my videos, and mom's having a ball doing these, and we want to thank you so much. So if you have any questions or comments, put them down below. Tell me if you've ever made this fudge before. Put it down in the comments, or tell me what kind of fudge you make, and maybe I'll put one of those videos up as well. Take care, have a blessed day, and I'll see you all soon. Love you. Bye-bye.